Alright viewers, welcome to SwiftResult CBT Pro app. This is testing software designed for schools, exam centers, and anybody that desires to run a form or sort of test on a computer for students or clients, as the case may be. This is version 1.0 and we're going to walk through the features of this app, designed primarily for schools, but definitely can be used anywhere. All right, so what we have here is my picture as the used as a demo that can be replaced with the logo of the school or center. So I'm going to log in here. And that gives you access to the admin page. So within this we have this menu bar, right? And within that we have dashboard, activate app, classes, subjects, users, question bank, settings, when you log out, right? So you can log in here as an admin first. For the very first time, you have to log in as an admin with admin credentials. Right after that, the admin can create users, whether students or teachers, as the case may be. Teachers, in turn, can create students as well as other teachers. So now, right on the dashboard, the next menu right on the dashboard, the next menu we'll have here is the Activate app. This allows you to enter the license key you must have purchased, and after you enter the license key, you can click Activate, and yeah, activation successful. Then we go back to the dashboard. Now we are active, or activated rather. We can access these other functions. Had it been we were not activated, this would have kicked us out of the app. Coming to classes, it is the responsibility of the admin to create classes. So we can add new classes. We already have JSS2, SSS1, and 2. So let's make this one grade 4 or basic 4, whatever you name it. You have that liberty. So add class. Then we can see here it's been, it's displayed. This is now populated in the database. Next, we can add subjects. The admin can add subjects. So we already have English, French, and mathematics. We're just going to add biology. So we have biology now. Since we added class grade 4, let's add something quite relatable to them. So basic or intermediate, yeah, basic science. So basic science. There we go. All right, now next we have is users. So we can add a new user here. We can add a teacher. You can see teachers, students. So we can add a teacher. We can add students as well. So I already have some teachers here. I can just add one. Name Kenti. Username Kenti. Password, it's going to use that. Is our teacher and create user. That's done. So we have Kenti now. Let's add more. A student now. Name Kenneth Obi. Is username Kenobi. And password student. Yeah. So I'm going to pick a class, and that's grade 4. Create user. All right, now we're done. We have Ken T and Kenneth will be down here. All right. So the next thing I'm going to show you here is the settings. Now, the settings allows you to customize the app. You see, it came with this default logo. You can change that. You change that. You enter your school name. So let's call this school Newfound, whatever that school is, primary school or secondary school, whatever. Just motto. I'm just gonna leave this like this. Address the same thing. Email address here, phone number. Don't have time to change that. And then I'll choose a logo. I'm just gonna use the default logo I have here. Right there. And then I'll save. So on saving that, it's going to update the database with the school's details and the logo. It's right there. I would have loved to log out, but let me show you something very interesting about this, and that's the question bank. So right here on the question bank um, interface, you have dashboard, which gives you a summary of the questions in the bank. So total questions, we have 112. By difficulty, we have 6 easy, 106 medium, no hard difficulty. By subject, we have maths 103, English language 5, French 4. Recently added questions, you can see them here. All right. Then now, as the admin, before the responsibilities are split, somewhat to allow for some kind of control and communication between both parties. This was designed primarily to reduce any form of malpractice, right? And you've probably had cases where teachers who set exams go out to then share the questions that they have planned. In this case, it is 100% preventable. So if anything leaks, it is the admin that you hold responsible. You don't have to look any further. It's the admin. And it's just one person, yeah? So easy to track. So we add topics now. So here you can add as many topics as you want at a time. So we'll first have to select the class, we'll select grade 4, select the subject, that's basic science. I'm just gonna call this topic 1, topic 2, and topic 3. All right, so these are topics for basic science, not any other subject, and not for any other class, but basic science grade 4. So topics added 3, duplicates skipped 0. So they were not duplicates, and you didn't have to skip any. There we go. So these are the topics. You'll be able to see as many topics as possible here, up to 20. Once it gets to 20, it creates a new page. All right. So you can sort topics by class, filter, and that's it. You only see the topics in the particular class you wanna. You can also add subject filtration, say maybe biology, then you see there are no topics in biology for grade 4, and that's why you see nothing. So if you go back to basic science for grade 4, there you go. The 3 topics we just added. And all classes, all subjects, everything added so far. So that's that for topics. Now, before any teacher can add questions to the question bank, the admin must have created topics. So you've added topics. You as the admin can add questions. You have that liberty. Here you can bulk upload questions, as many as 1,000 questions, 2,000 questions, 2 million. If you have that, you can post them here, upload them to the database. This one allows you to upload questions with images, but we know such questions don't always, you don't have many of them. So the options here, you have to upload them one at a time. So like one question at a time. The question library serves to show you the recent questions that have been added, right? You can see different pages of these questions, so you get to see as many questions. You can preview each one, something like this. This is the correct answer. These other three are wrong, according to the selection you made when you added the question. Next, we have the generator. Now, of these question bank interface, certain things are limited to the ordinary user. This is not accessible by a student. It's only accessible by a teacher or an admin. The teacher does not have access to add topics, does not have access to the generator, but he or she can access the dashboard and will only give you information based on the questions he has or he or she has uploaded, not everybody's question. The admin has insight to everybody's work. So the generator, will come back to this after we've been able to create questions as a teacher. This is where you generate your exams, all right? So let's go back. We're back here, and this gives you overall analytics of all the exams taken because you're the admin. If you're a teacher, it gives you the analytics of your subject. So every exam taken, this one analyzes the performances of the students and posts it here for you to see. Okay, so you can switch exams and you get detailed analysis per exam. All right, so let's log out. We created a teacher, Ken T, if I remember. Ken T, Ken T. And then so as you can see here, Ken T has not set any exams, and that's why the average 0, highest 0, lowest 0. He has not had any exams. Total exams 0. Completed. That means no student has taken his exam. No one is taking his exam. Expired. No exam has expired. So that's it. Nothing. He's fresh to this software. So let's go on and create exams. Admins cannot create exams. Teachers can. So let's have the latest subject we have here is basic science. So we're going to call this basic science. Basic science 2025, 2026, term 2. Then you can add G4 so that when you see it, you know exactly what grade it is for. That's to help you, because when you populate these exams, it's going to be quite challenging for the admin if they are not labeled this way. So it's ideal you add this G4 just so that the admin on seeing this will know that, okay, this exam is strictly for basic 4, right? So select class, grade 4. And then duration in minutes. You put in how many minutes you want your exam to be. You know how many questions. You should have discussed this as a teacher with the admin. The admin should have introduced everybody to how this works. So you're going to put in how many minutes your exam is going to last, strictly in minutes. If it's 2 hours, that's 2 times 60, 120. So let's make that 120, assuming. But we don't need that, all of that. We don't need that. Right, exam created successfully. Again, you can register users. You just can create students because there is no option here for you to select uh, the role. So we just have class, password, username, and full name. So teachers can only register students. Admins can register students, and teachers. Teachers can only register students. All right, so we already have the students we want to work with. You can just create another one. So maybe Kayode, Kayode Gugu. Then password. There we go, grade 4. Student registered successfully, and then we go to view students. So these are the students we have in our school. So these two are in grade 4, SS2, SS1, SS2. Manage exams. There we see there are other exams created here, but because you're a teacher logged in on the teacher dashboard, you will only see exams you created. So you can add questions, view questions, and all of that. Now, this will bring you here. Let's see. Question bank interface. Now, remember what I said earlier? Certain things are not available for teachers, like the add topics, the generator. So basically, what a teacher can do is upload questions to the question bank. So he's going to be able to come in at the beginning of the term, maybe after teaching 1 or 2 topics, he's generated like 50 questions. He can upload those 50 questions on that particular topic to the question bank. He teaches another set of topics. He uploads questions for them, as many as he wants. There's no limits to this. The only limitation will be the capacity of the computer on which this app is installed. Now, the essence of this is the question bank needs to have as many questions as possible to allow it to randomly, pick questions from particular topics. So the teacher is given the room to upload even up to 100, 200 questions per topic, unique questions per topic. After that is done, when the admin clicks generate, the app is going to randomly pick questions per topic the admin selected and populate the exam for the students to write or take rather. So let's look at bulk upload to question bank. I'm going to do that here. Now, there is a format here for you to follow strictly for this app. Your exam must look like this. So there you go. What is the capital of France? This is just a demo question. So I'm going to change this to Nigeria. And, sorry. And I'll change one of these to Abuja, so it makes some sense. Then this becomes option B, and this becomes option C, Paris. These are the third question. All right. Let's add color of the Nigerian flag. So I'm going to add here green and white. Black and yellow. Orange and brown. Orange and brown. Then we'll have red, blue, and white. All right, so that will be, and the correct answer to this is green and white. So that's D. Change that to D. So this is key. You want to make sure that you upload the questions correctly here. All right, you can review this with. You can have this typed out first in Word or some other place where you review it over time. Be sure it's very correct, and then you upload. Oh, sorry, we did not select certain inputs. So we need to select a class. This is grade 4, subject, basic science, topic. Now, we added topics 1, 2, 3. Sorry, the admin added topics 1, 2, 3. and they're available. So we're going to pick topic 1, and then we're going to pick difficulty of easy. I'm going to copy these questions. So difficulty of easy. Matter of fact, I'm just going to remove this one. So we have 2 questions, easy, and then we'll upload to question bank. So 2 questions uploaded successfully. All right. Now, if you have questions with images, you can upload them here. So we'll select class, grade 4, subject, basic science, topic 2, easy, medium. Okay. Then we're going to paste the question here. Control X. So those are the that's the question. We can also add an image. Just going to use that for context. Then you have options here. You can either add text options just by clicking this. You have text options, image options, if you want to use both of them, but I don't really think this is common to have text and image options, so I would have just limited it to only text and image, but then just in case, somebody wants something unique, I wouldn't say crazy, something unique, something different. Yeah, if you want that, you have it. So I'm going to stick with image only. I've done text, so let's do images. Choose file. So this allows you to see the image you've chosen. Choose file again. Choose file, and then choose file for the 4th option. All right. Do note this, there's a limitation on these images. Images cannot be more than 2 megabytes each. Okay. So which one is correct here? I'm just going to pick the one that looks different. That's welcome. All right. So having picked that, I'm going to click Save Question. Question saved successfully. Right. So let's go to the question library. And there you go. You can see the questions you've added, right? The first one is the medium, the one you just added last. So it adds the questions here from newest to oldest. So this one here is can view the question. So this is the question. What's the color of the Nigerian flag? Bloated images, but it's fine. This is a preview page. You see everything is clear as day. Next one. There you go. It's capital of Nigeria. Capital is Abuja. And what's capital of France? That's Paris. All right. So we've done this, but the children cannot take this exam, cannot take these questions yet. Only the admin can generate that. So my job as a teacher is just to upload questions. So I have more questions that come back tomorrow. I upload as many as possible according to what I feel is the level, or let's say level of difficulty of the questions. So yeah, you can have easy, medium, and hard. All right, with that done, we go back to the dashboard. We've created an exam. There are no questions in this exam, so the children cannot write this exam yet. It's now the job of the admin to populate the exam. So I'll log in again as admin. All right, so we see exam number has increased. Select exam. We'll now see basic science STEM 2 G4, G4, grade 4. So we'll go to question bank straight away. And then all we have to do is go to the generator. And now see the question library, because I am the admin, oh, sorry, because I'm logged in as the admin now, I can see every question everybody has uploaded. Teachers get to see only the questions they uploaded. See how large this is? So many different pages. All right. Remember, these are the last questions that were just uploaded by teacher Ken T. Right. So now let's go to the generator. Very simple, sweet interface. We have select exam, basic science STEM 2 G4, select the subject, basic science, select the class, G4, total number of questions. I think the teacher uploaded 3 questions, so we're going to have 3 questions. Now, if you uploaded 500, you can now tell it here 100, 60, as many questions your exam should have. Put it in there. But before that, you need the database to have received more than enough questions for this particular exam. Number of topics. Now, this teacher said he or she has covered 2 topics. So, sorry, was it 2 topics we used? Well, we'll find out right here. So, select topic, topic 1. Okay, yeah, it was 2 topics. Then select topic, topic 2. Yeah, you see. So, this gives you immediate information of how many questions you have in the database. With this, you know, teachers who have been serious with uploading their questions and those who haven't, so you can tell easily. Now, because there are only 2 questions that are easy under this topic, we can only populate 2 here. This one remains 0, 0. Had it been we had like, say 10, 10, 10, or 10, 25, we can pick 5, 5, 5, and so on. Topic 2, we just pick medium 1. Now, when you're done with this, you can click preview to see the questions you've added. So you see it, topic 18, that's the ID number of that topic. So topic 18, difficulty is easy, we have that. Then we have this other topic, which is an image question from topic 19. There you go. So we're going to do this again. Excuse me. No, we had 3 questions, 2 topics. Now we generate the exam. Exam generated successfully with images. So we're done. Now it's set. The students can log in whenever it's time to take their exam. So let's go see what the students' interface looks like. Main dashboard, log out. That was Canopy. When registering the students, it's okay to invite them one after the other and have them pick their ideal passwords. And they should guard their passwords jealously. If they feel like the passwords are compromised, they can immediately report to a teacher or admin who can edit ideally the admin who can edit their details and update their password to a new one. so that some other students doesn't try something funny like logging into their account and taking the exams for them. So that's the one thing you want to take note of here. So the password of each user should be guarded jealously because that's like key to your account. And you know, so we have the dashboard, exams. So you click exams, just one exam, right? Then we have results, no results, no exams taken. So yeah. So here again we have available exams, start or resume. So we have 120 minutes for this. We can take our time. It's just 3 questions. We answer. What's the capital of Nigeria? It's Abuja. Next. Now, let's say I mistakenly click submit exam. There is this warning here so that it doesn't just submit immediately. I'll say, oh, cancel. What's the capital of France? Paris. Next. We'll come back to this. That's that. Now, as long as this app is running, your time will keep running. So if this system were to power down now, right, the exam would not continue running. As far as the system is off, the exam time stops reading, right? Then whenever power is back up, you can continue your exam. What's the color of the Nigerian flag? I don't know what we picked here as the correct one, but whatever. Who cares? Just pick anything. I do remember though we picked Wacom the image, but I'm just intentionally picking the wrong one. So we're done. We're done. Don't have to wait too much time to wait. If I had made it like 3 minutes, I would have wanted us to wait to the very end. It can submit on your behalf. If you fail to, submit in time, once the time elapses, it submits your exam for you, whether you finished or not. So submit exam. Are you sure you want to submit your exam? Yes. I got 203, 66.67% dashboard. So again, if I come here to results, I can easily see all the results for all the exams that I've taken. So far, it's just one. The next one I take will be populated here and so on. All right, guys. So that's basically how SwiftResult, works. And this is a beautiful, beautiful app. Tell me what you think of this.